Good morning. This is Anil Agarwal signing in from WEFTEC. WEFTEC is one of the largest technology shows in water. There are over 1,000 exhibitors, 22,000 attendees from about 100 countries. So this is one of the largest shows on the planet where everybody in water, everyone that has to do anything with water comes in. You are walking the floor or exhibiting at this point. So this is our first time entry to the US. We thought that we should get our feet wet, and we're exhibiting at this show, and we are very excited with what we saw on the first 2 days. A lot of system integrators, municipalities, and utilities that came over here looking for us because they wanted to see what can be done in the AI space. Their management has been talking about it. They have been talking about exploring the potential of AI. So they came to the booth. They wanted to understand what AI can do, and they were very intrigued with whatever we had to offer. And the state of the industry right now here seems to be like in a very early stage. Most of the applications are alarming and alerting. So they take some parameters, put some limits, and only basically get an alert. So when we talked about the potential of production, the potential of prescription, that was something very intriguing for them. So we showed them how exactly the data that they're collecting, they don't really have to put in any more instrumentation. They don't have to put in any other network. So existing data, we can take that data and the value that we can derive, using digital twin, for example, so how we can predict failure, how we can improve the reliability of the asset, how we can improve the efficiency of the process, how we can provide set points. That was really something that they never thought about, they never heard about. And some of them were actually even nervous that, whether something like this can be done or whether that should be done. So when we showed them the demo of the product that we had, they really understood what can be done, the full potential of the technology. So a lot of them really want to come back and talk to us and see how we can help them. And I don't think anybody here is going to be taking a big leap of faith. It is going to be baby steps. So we might have to start with one use case, prove it out. Once they see the value, then they will take the next step. Because I think the gap here is much, much larger. Going from just alerting to predictive is definitely a couple of steps ahead that they need to take. But that's very exciting. And we had really, good interest from a lot of the equipment manufacturers, for example, people who make farms, people who make, different kind of walls. They also want to put in some kind of this solution, for their customers. They are trying to provide more value from their equipment that they are supplying to the water industry. So overall, I would say interest from utilities, municipalities, interest from people who make those equipment for that industry, and then construction companies, system integrators. So overall, I think everybody seems to be interested in learning, in kind of taking some small step, in trying to do a proof of concept and proving that this is something that can work. And there were a couple of people who had apprehension. I mean, we had an operator that came in and he thought that maybe this can replace their job. And we basically, kind of removed his fear that this technology basically will help them not really take up any job. So, and the other thing that we saw was, people really understood that the knowledge is all in the heads of the operators at this point of time. So when they leave or when they retire, it's going to be hard for the utilities to kind of manage, their facility. So the digital twin is something that they understood is the only way to capture the knowledge that the operators have. And those operators have been working for like 20 years, 30 years in the space. So when we did some smart lighting, we were the first ones to do it. I think AI, digital twin, I think we are still going to be the first company to really provide something which works, something that really provides the benefits. So I'm very excited to be like the pioneer in several industries. And I think it's definitely for the benefit of the industry, benefit for the end customers, because we are in the business of providing clean water on time, every time. And I think we are really fortunate to be able to provide technology to utilities, municipalities, to system integrators who can take this and kind of help their customers,